Hi Cancer, welcome to the new moon in Leo for August 4th, 2024. New moons bring in new cycles. The direction this reading is going in is the number 4 spirit. Angels of the 4 directions, which would be Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. I think this is appropriate for Cancer. They're highly psychic and intuitive, and they're a cardinal sign. They expect perfection from themselves as well as others. Of course, that can vary depending on your moon and rising and your chart, your entire chart. But the Cancers I know are respectable people. They expect a lot. So it did come up upright, but upright or reversed, this is powerful connections that are taking place right now or in the next 2 weeks. There's the dynamic presence of higher frequencies, higher vibrations, higher consciousness that are with you or are working with you, or you are in contact with, or you're feeling, or you're dealing with. Uriel is the angel of the north, which is a source of valuable inspiration, so you could be very inspired at this time. Perhaps you're working on a creative project and you need some new ideas. Then this consciousness is ready to help. The angel connects you to the universal energy and the Akashic information that exists. So when there's any confusion, you can call on this consciousness. This is the fire of God. The second messenger upright is Raphael, and that is the archangel of the east. And this is a very supportive consciousness in matters of the heart, of love, of healing, of children, relationships. So you can call on this energy of the East to help you resolve any love and relationship issues that you might be having. But it can also bring you powerful physical healings if that's necessary for you. So this card is asking you to open up to these energies. Interesting. Well, that's the direction that the reading is going in. Let's see what the tarot has to offer you. So the first set of cards is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, who you're dealing with, but also if you are starting something new consciously, you can find that information in this first set of cards. Nice. The second set of cards is you and what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what you're doing. It's all about you. Then the second set of the third set of cards is probable outcome. Probable because when we are forewarned, we are forearmed, so we can change situations. But sometimes we are meant to have experiences. We chose to have those experiences, and we chose them to have for our own betterment, for our own growth. Wow, what a really great set of cards, Cancer. Really nice. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. The first set, where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, or if you're starting something new, a new cycle here, you have the King of Swords associated with Libra for me. He is the master of his mental world, right? A master of his thoughts. He's either mastering them in this life or has mastered them. This is somebody who you may be dealing with, who's around you, and they can have sharp features. high cheekbones, pointy nose, pointy chin, very sharp individual, sharp in physical nature, but also sharp mind, mental energy. So they are often very regimented type of people. They have a regime, right? They get up at a certain time, they eat at a certain time, they put their tie on at the right time, that kind of energy. They can be military, they can be police, they can be judges, anything to do with the law. Very regimented way of thinking, but very intelligent. The thing with which I find interesting in this deck, or in this particular set of cards, this is somebody who probably doesn't usually allow his emotions to get in the way of their decision making. It's logic and reason for these people. That's how they make their decisions. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment card. Make a wish. We receive wish fulfillment because we have faced a fear. It is a very emotionally gratifying card. We are fulfilled emotionally with this card. I get a really nice feeling here, like a heart opening. And it may even be that this person does show some emotion, which would be a bit out of their character, but not unheard of. All right, we have somebody else here, a Queen of Pentacles. This is associated with Aquarius for me. This is a female who is very focused on stability, be it her health or her finances, her work, matter, material things, things of the earth, the pentacles. If this is health, then this can be a dietitian, an herbalist, a nurse, somebody who wants to bring stability to health, but it can also be somebody who is working with finances, accountant, a bookkeeper, a cashier, somebody like that. The nice thing about this card is that they get what they want. So, lucky you. There's wish fulfillment here. There's an emotional fulfillment. It looks super nice here. And you have the mental energy, the emotional, and the physical, the matter. So this is a really nice balance of energy here. If this isn't somebody who is present or in the third dimension, these can also be people who are the consciousness of somebody that you once knew, who's passed over, that is making themselves known to you, or you can feel their energy, you can feel them around, that kind of thing. Like I said, Cancer is very intuitive and can pick up on those energies. However, I really have the feeling that they are in the material world, and there's just some wish fulfillment that comes along with them. Well, I pulled one more for it. Now, you have the Hierophant card. Now, for me, generally, the Hierophant card is a no card. In this case, it can be a traditional situation, tradition. So it could be marriage, it could be engagement. It can be that we are asking for permission for something. The Hierophant is big organizations, so it can be that these two people are working in a larger organization, but there is a wish fulfillment that comes with it, and it may come through organizations. It feels positive to me. And perhaps a no answer is a good thing in this case. That's very possible. Maybe there was a lawsuit coming and they're like, no, I'm going to let it go. Something like that. That's what I mean by a no. You get a no answer. But it seems to be emotionally fulfilling. The center, how you are behaving, what you're thinking, what you're doing, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You're being your young, intuitive Piscean energy. The Knight of Pentacles is something that is offered, and it feels to me like you are offering something very firm, and sometimes this is the card of procrastination, and with Pisces there, perhaps you're thinking about offering something, but you're kind of holding back or waiting for a little bit for the right time, because the Knight of Pentacles is about timing, and timing is everything. With the Knight of Pentacles, he knows when to plow, he knows when to seed, he knows when to harvest. Timing, to other people it can appear to be procrastination, but like I said, this Knight knows timing. It is the only Knight that isn't moving, so there's a very stationary, stagnant kind of energy with it. But you have the Page of Cups, so you're behaving a bit like a Page of Cups. Now, with the Angels of the Four Directions there, I have a feeling that... And you also have Jupiter in Pisces with that Nine of Pentacles, so there is a lot of water energy around, a lot of dreaminess. This can be your intuition and your psychic energy that is really pumped up right now. You can follow your intuition, and I think it will lead you to the proper timing. Perhaps you're waiting or procrastinating because you feel a little insecure in regards to timing. That's also possible. Page of Cups is can have some insecurities, but mostly it's an expansive energy, and I feel like this is expansive, especially with the outcome cards. So for me, that Knight of Pentacles is ready to show and offer something, but they are waiting for the proper timing. And I think the Piscean card, the Page of Cups, is letting you know that your intuition is spot on. I do think that you are getting downloads or getting information from the other side, from the universe, or however you want to call it, synchronicity, whatever, serendipity, whatever. But that's Pisces. And with Spirit there, and number 4 even, because 4 is about stability, bringing stability to a situation, 4 feet on the ground, right? Foundation is number 4. So I do feel like there's a heartfelt desire, there's an intuitive, heartfelt desire for expansion here. With that, you have the 7 of Wands. So there's a little bit of fire for you. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 2 pentacles. A little bit of fire is necessary. The 7 of Wands is the need to kind of, there's competitive energy around you. So there may be a need to kind of compete and to use your kind of fiery energy, right? A little willpower to compete with other people, to compete with situations or people or whatever that can kind of hold you back. Now, this is the wisdom of this card is to keep your, because he's on higher ground, right? To keep your perspective on higher ground. He's up there on the ridge, they're down below. Whatever it is that is trying to compete with him. To keep your perspective on higher ground, that's actually what helps you win above the competition, right? Be on another level, be on a higher level. And I don't think anybody can do that better than Cancer. Okay. I definitely feel energies here for you, so you do have some help from the other side, 100%. The outcome, the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. So they're actually two ones, right? A 10 is a 1 and a 0, which is 1. And the Magician is number 1. So we are at the start of something and the end of something because it's a 10. And the number 10 is the end of a situation while simultaneously beginning something new. So I do feel like you are finishing up some old stuff. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying to you that life is a gamble. Through these gambles, through taking a chance, we learn something. And it seems to me like what you've taken a chance on or is bringing you to a whole new cycle of manifestation. And you can kind of have a new clarity on the direction that you want to go, on what it is that you want to create for this new cycle. The Magician is your vision. It's your concept. It is your will. And it is the thing that gets you up in the morning and says, I will create this today. I will do this today. I see it clearly. I know exactly what I want to do. And any decisions that you need to make should be weighed against your initial vision. Also, again, I'm going to say, I really feel like this is something inspired. You have the 4 directions, the angels, right? The higher consciousness that you're actually taking down from above, right? From the higher frequencies, from higher realms, and manifesting it down to the physical reality. The last card is the King of Cups. It's you, it's your card. It is, for me, an entrepreneur card. They are also, it's also a bachelor card for me, so they're very much, like I said, they expect perfection from themselves as well as others. And it's hard to find, and so it's very often that they remain single or unattached. This can be somebody you're dealing with, but this can also be you, right? This is the younger you, the insecurity, but also the person who's waiting to expand. And here you are, expanded. The King of Cups is the master of his emotional world. And even if that's just the thing that you were trying to master, you do it. And you're onto a whole new cycle here. Life is a gamble. Sometimes you're at the top of the wheel, sometimes you're at the bottom, but the wheel keeps spinning, and so once again you will find yourself at the top. Whatever it is that you had to deal with, whatever competitive energy was against you, you really do come out on top here. Well done, Cancer. Beautiful reading. Really, really nice. I think you guys have been on a roll. I think you had a good reading last time, if I remember correctly. And well deserved. What does Spirit want you to know? The silence. Oh, that's interesting. Be still, for all the answers lie in the silence. If you can meditate, or whenever you're in the shower, or if you are alone, answers come. And they're coming from on high. They're coming from a higher frequency, a higher vibration for you at this time. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I have. I'll return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading rather. This is a really great new cycle for you. Use it to advance your best energies. Your viewage is appreciated. Thank you. Bye for now.